Yeah, good morning, guys and gals. It is Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Nickel right here in beautiful Alabama. First off, I want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day. All right, so happy Dad Day to all you guys out there that are fathers and everything and that have to deal with kids screaming, whining, complaining, and all that kind of good stuff. Yep, wonderful. Anyway, all right. Look, we went ahead and I did a couple of pre-videos of this thing. This one here is for Mr. Rocco Brooks. Now Rocco, he's bought a console from me before. He wanted something completely crazy, custom, and he wanted a dual man. So, but he wanted one that was bulletproof because he's like, Tony, sometimes I can forget, and I'm like going like, say no more, don't even go there. All right, I'll make it so it's bulletproof. So this is a Trinity model, and it's got a Viper dual man chip on it. All right. This is RGH 1.2 method with matrix chip. All right, and it boots just as fast as RGH 3. That's all thanks to Josh Davidson and his work. He did a lot of work to RGH 1.2 to get it that way. And like I said, RGH 3 is all well and great, but when you got to do stuff like this, it's nice to have, nice to be able to do it the older way, and it works just as good. So anyway, went ahead and who wanted a Scream console? So I was like, all right, and we decided on these two graphics right here, and I went ahead and I made the graphics for it and everything. It's got remote programmable LEDs in it and all that happy nonsense. And as you can see, we did our logos for it. We did the Scream dude. Sorry about the reflection. Just the tip, I promise. Okay. And then we did a knife with the Scream dude in it. Okay. And gave it a bit of an edge and all that kind of good stuff. So that way then it looks all crazy and whatnot. Now, okay, on these dual nans, you're gonna have it's got two brains in it. All right. The one brain is the retail side, which is normal. The other brain is retarded. Okay. That's the one that's the hacked image side. Okay. So let me show you what we're talking about here. The first thing that I'm going to do though is I'm going to turn off this light for effect right here. All right. That way then you're going to be able to see a little better. Okay. Now, all right. Selecting the NAND is very easy. Just press and hold the sync button. Okay. Now NAND 2, that's your stock NAND. Hold it again. NAND 1, that is your hacked image. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll go to NAND 2. 1, 2. There you go. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we will go ahead and we will fire this thing up. Okay, and I did your ROL, what you wanted. You wanted red, blue, and red. So that's what I did for you. And as you can see, we have the Scream dude all friggin' lit up and everything, okay, with all kinds of crazy colors and whatnot. In our knife, as you can see. So sorry, the camera doesn't really do it justice. You got to see it in person. It works really good though. All right. Now, as far as colors are concerned, okay. Whoa, that would have been bad. Oopsie. Okay, sorry about that. I am no camera dude. Okay. Now, all right. So you got your remote right here. So you got red, you got green, you got blue, white, and then you can go ahead and you can hit auto. It's got 360 something odd modes for this thing, so it does all kinds of modes, and you can speed it up. Okay, you can speed up the colors as you can see. You can slow it down, and then you can also select whatever mode that you want. It's got a whole bunch of modes on it as you can see, and it all gets all crazy and everything. All right, so there you go. All right, so I'm gonna set that on auto there. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sync this controller up here. All right, and here we go. All right, now I'm gonna bring your attention to the capture card. Okay, stock Xbox. Okay, retail side. All right, now go to settings, system. We'll go ahead. We'll test the network settings. Make sure everything is right. So we'll go through this. We're gonna make sure that she's on live. So we'll do a little test here. All right, now this is your stock image, and there is no way for this stock NAND to get banned. By the way, because the hacked image I did, I used a donor NAND, which has a totally different serial number than the retail side. So that way, then there is no chance in hell that this thing could ever get banned on the retail side. All right, and I explained that before. Now, as you can see, it's up, it's good. Okay, KB is good, the system is good. You're good to go. All right, so now we'll back out of here and we'll back out of here and we'll make sure that she gets up. And there you have it, okay? So there's your boring stock image side, okay? Now, plays all your regular games and everything else, you know, I mean, so you're all good to go. All right, nothing to worry about. Now, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut this thing down, okay? Now, all right, now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, and now we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to select the hacked image. There we go. All right, and then we're going to start it up. And you will notice that this thing will boot just like a beast, okay? RGH 1.2. There you go. It boots just as quick as RGH 3. No question about it. The boot time is the same. And that'll do that every time, okay? Because we're tying into the PLL as it is. All right, now, I'm going to go ahead here. We're going to swap over the capture card here. And now you will see where this thing acts a little different now, okay? You got, first of all, you got that, okay? Welcome to Alliance. And then you got the CFBR updater. And by the way, V18 is still not out for the Xbox 360. Okay, I've checked the GitHub. It's still not out. I'm still waiting for it to come out. When it comes out, I will upload it to the server just to let you know. All right, but as you can see, you got 2 terabytes of fun right here. Okay, now what we're gonna do here, all right, is I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through this thing. Rocco, here you go. All right, we start off at Xbox 360. Start off at the dashboard, work our way through, and as you can see, you got a bunch of titles on here. You got Battlefield, BioShock, Borderlands, Call of Duty's out the freaking wazoo. All right, Castlevania, College Hoops 2K8. I mean, you know, so on and so forth. Dead Rising, Defiance, Dragon Ball. You still got space to play. You know, Family Guy, of course. You gotta have that. You gotta have Stewie. Gears of War, Guitar Hero, Grand Theft Auto series, all of them. Okay, Guitar Hero Legends. You know, I mean, Halo, Hitman, Canyon Lynch, Lego Yin Yang craziness. Okay. You know, Madden, we got Mass Effect Trilogy, Midnight Club, Baseball, Mortal Kombat anime on there, NBA 2K10 through 17, NBA Jam, NCAA Football 10 through NCAA Football 14, NHL 12, Ninja Blade, Painkiller, PGR4 driving games, you know, Resident Evil's at the Yin Yang, so on and so forth. Your Saw series is Skate, Skyrim, Wrestling, Sonic, Spider-Man, you name it, it's on it, brother. Okay, and you can still put more on there. All right, so you know you can also hook up an external USB drive and even have more. Okay, so it all depends upon what you want to do. And as you can see, you got a bunch of wrestling on there, so on and so forth. And there we are. Now we're back at the dashboard. All right, now what we'll do is Xbox Live Arcade. Okay, start off at Wallace and Gromit. All right, now as you can see, there is a ton of titles on here just for the XBLA alone. Okay. So on and so forth, and it just keeps going and going and going. I still haven't, you know, it's nuts. Okay, so there you go. And now we're back to Bogeyman. Okay, so that's your XBLA. All right, homebrew section where your tools reside, where you can blow the console up very easy. All right, your indie games. Okay, you got a ton of indie games on there. You got Child Support Twice. You got Screw 'em in the Memories, and then you got Fuck 'em in the Trailer Park King. Okay, so there you go. Now, classic games, all right? Now, you got a ton of classic games on here as well. These are all Xbox original games. Now, some of them don't have the artwork. I apologize for that, but that's just a raw, all right? But they all do work, okay? You know, I mean, one of my favorites right there, Project Gotham, Scarface, yeah, Tony Hawk's Underground, so on and so forth. You know, all of the old original Xbox games for the OG Xbox, okay? And as you can see, like I said, you got all the Grand Thefts, okay? Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then you got Halo and Halo 2, so you got all the Halos too. Knockout Kings, Madden, you name it, it's there, okay? So on and so forth. Now, emulators, okay? As if you don't have enough, all right? Okay, you got Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, and back to Super Nintendo. All right, there is like 9,000 ROMs on there. PlayStation has quite a few games on it, okay? You can go ahead to any of the ROM ISO sites or whatever for the PlayStation and download to your heart's content and put it on here and it'll play them, okay? Just so you know, all right? So, now, we'll go ahead, we'll get back to Xbox 360 right here. If you notice, it's a very fast drive. It is a 7,200 RPM drive with 128 megabyte cache. All right, that's the reason why it's so quick. All right, so anyway, now what we're going to do is I'm going to hit Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to make sure that she's up and online. And there you go. And now I don't have to tell you to keep a KV on the hard drive because you ain't got to worry about it no more because this thing is completely different from the retail NAND. Okay, so there you have it. All right, now, okay, so we'll open up our guide. Okay, as you can see, you have XCommunity beta. Now, mind you, it is a Sunday, so there's not a lot of people on right now. In Sunday morning, anyway. One of nine game sessions going on here. Garden Warfare. What the hell? Kyubi. Ah, QB, my buddy. Okay, so on and so forth. All right, and then of course we have the users that are on there. Like I said, they're on the what you call it? They're on. These are the people that are on there. There's 37 of them right now. This is just for matchmaking. This helps matchmaking out. Okay, it still uses Microsoft's matchmaking, but in case you want to get into a session real quick, play with your friends or whatever, this is the way to do it right here. That's what XCommunity is all about. Okay, so as you can see, the servers are listed. You got XP Online, you got Infinity, you got Cypher, you got Alliance here. We're all part of this, and we're all running the API. So that way, then everybody can have a blast or whatever. They're really really cool. I want to thank Element and also Kraz and those guys for letting me on the API for this thing. So anyway, you got your enable features, custom matchmaking, forced matchmaking, change online status, so on and so forth. Everything is explained over in the right panel as you go down. So there you have it. All right, now, okay, our cheats, as you can see, to disable hit A, to enable hit A. Very easy. You know that, Rocco. I don't have to tell you. You're on my server anyway with your other consoles. So anyway, needless to say, there you go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and bring this back home. All right, now we'll take us back. Well, Rocco, listen, thank you for your business, man. I really, really do appreciate it. Okay, and I'm glad I was able to build this thing for you. It came out really cool. I mean, I really do love the effect of this. This is this one I really went a little. I went over the top on in designing it as you've seen as I was doing this. Okay, I mean I did a ton of design work to this thing because all we had was a couple pictures to go off of, and I had to do everything. So as you can see, everything was converted to an SVG file, and then of course we had to make sure that everything was right lined up. And these letters are not just a font; they're not. Okay, I mean they were all custom made because I took a font and then I had to break it apart and then I had to redo it because the original one looked like crap. All right, you wouldn't be able to tell what the hell that even said. So it was just like, oh my God, I mean, but I do believe if you put the time in, what you get out of it, it's really pretty cool. And like I said, I enjoy doing these. It's a blast. So brother, listen, thank you for your business, man. I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad I could build something like this for you. Like I said, it really came out nice. And in white, oh, it's bright. It's very bright. Okay, as you can see. So like I said, it came out real good. I'm very, very happy with it. I love the screen face and the knife. That was a good one. And putting the edge on that was like really cool. All I could think of was forged in fire while I was making the knife. And I'm like going like, okay, if they could do it in metal, I could do it in plastic. Okay, so there you go. Like I said, I always wanted to be a plastic surgeon. So anyway, listen, thanks so much, Rocco. I greatly do appreciate it, guys. I'm busy. I got a bunch of regular consoles to build now to catch up because this thing took 2 days of my time. To design and build and all that kind of good stuff. So I got a bunch of consoles I got to do. But anyway, you all have a good one. Have a great Father's Day. I'm going to holler at you later. Take it easy. And remember, be kind. Remember to rewind. I'll talk to you all later. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.